In an African society where tradition still shapes destiny, there lived a woman named Amara Okonkwo, a woman of wealth, influence, and unmatched generosity. She had everything money could buy, yet her heart longed for one thing money could not guarantee: true love. Amara met Chinedu when he was nobody, just a struggling man with big dreams and empty pockets. While others dismissed him, Amara saw potential. She saw humility. She saw a future. Against her family's warnings, she married him. They mocked her, saying she married below her class. But Amara believed love had no class. And she did not just love him, she built him. She paid for his education. She funded his business ideas. She introduced him to powerful people. She transformed him from an average man into a respected man. People admired Chinedu, but only Amara knew the truth. He was her project of love. But 5 years passed, and there was no child. In African society, childlessness is not silence, it is noise. Relatives whispered, elders advised, church members prayed loudly. Some even suggested another wife. Amara remained strong. She told Chinedu, "Even if we never have a child, you are enough for me." But Chinedu was changing. The man who once looked at her with gratitude now looked at her with impatience. The man who once held her hand now guarded his phone. The man she built now felt she was holding him back. Then one evening he spoke words that shattered her soul. "I need a fresh start. I want to marry a younger woman, someone who can give me a child." Amara thought he was joking until he wasn't. Within months, Chinedu left the mansion she built. He married a young lady barely out of university. The wedding was loud, social media celebrated him again. And Amara, she sat alone in silence in a house that once echoed with laughter. She felt used, betrayed, discarded. The man she lifted had walked away. She questioned God. She questioned love. She questioned her own worth. She remembered the nights she defended him, the sacrifices she made, the dreams she shared. Her heartbreak was not just emotional, it was spiritual. One evening, sitting alone in her garden, Amara realized something profound. She had built a man, but forgotten to build herself emotionally. She had poured into someone who poured nothing into her. She learned that money cannot buy loyalty. She learned that love given with power can be mistaken for control. She learned that sometimes people love what you do for them, not who you are. That night, Amara chose a rebirth over bitterness. She expanded her business. She started a foundation for childless women. She traveled, she healed, she smiled again. Years later, she heard Chinedu's new marriage was full of struggles, but she felt no joy, only peace, because heartbreak had given her wisdom. She learned that love must be mutual, not transactional. Building someone does not guarantee they will stay. A woman's value is not defined by childbirth alone. Sometimes God removes people to protect you from greater pain. In that African society, people stopped calling her the barren rich woman. They called her the woman who lost a man but found herself.